Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Asylum 117 or 117, whatever you want me to be called. We finally did it. This channel finally did it. Now, of course, it's not a huge deal like most people, like for some people, but for me, I cannot believe it. It took me a whole year, took us a whole year, and this channel finally hits 300 subscribers, or 301, and it's amazing. Like, it's really amazing that this channel has been reaching that kind of 300 subscriber mark. I am really just really amazed by this. I think it is mostly because of my Christina Miller video. That's why my subscriber count went up. But it is still crazy because when I do YouTube, I always do my best to actually make good content, to actually entertain people, and also, you know, talk about stuff especially about animation, things I really love growing up with, and it's really great. I thought I will never reach that kind of subscriber count, but it's crazy. Of course, I don't do YouTube every single day because, you know, complications and stuff. And of course, from YouTube I don't earn money, but it's kind of really ridiculous. But you know, I don't care about it because I want to make good content. I want to entertain people, and it's freaking great. Speaking of YouTube, and I'm not sure if people have noticed this or it's just happening to me, but recently YouTube has been kind of turning off, you know, you get notifications on the bell icon on YouTube, but you don't get messages or, you know, information that you get notifications, or other YouTubers, you know, listen to your content or anything like that, or other people responding to your comments. You can't get that through Gmail anymore, and it's kind of like the new update, and I hate it because it's kind of really stupid because they do this because for some reason, for whatever reason they do this for no apparent reason. So I hope they will fix that, because I like to see my messages, what I get from YouTube, what other people think of my content, because I'm not always on YouTube like I said, I'm not on YouTube all the time every single day. So I always check out messages, especially through my Gmail, and the fact that Gmail doesn't get now the Gmail doesn't get messages from YouTube that I get through my videos or through other people's videos or whatever. It's really frustrating, and kind of really annoying when you think about it. What else? Oh my god. The whole thing with the whole entertainment industry nowadays has been going. 2019 has been really going critical right now, especially with the whole Disney Star Wars thing, because Disney has become like a big monopoly and has become really insane. There's also this new Disney Plus streaming service, but Disney Plus also is censoring a lot of their older movies, TV shows, etc. Which sucks, but you know, that's why if you want to watch older Disney movies, I really recommend watching. I really would recommend watching buying physical copies, or go pirate these things and watch them through there, because Disney has become really SJW propaganda type BS bullshit, because it is really ridiculous how it's been really difficult, especially how the whole YouTube being more kid friendly, and YouTube probably is gonna be shut down next year, hopefully not, but it's insane because I don't want that, because the fact that my channel is growing and people actually enjoy my content, it makes me really happy, and I don't want to lose something that I spend my hard work and effort into it. Sure, some videos are hits and misses, but what videos aren't? But it's really, but it really makes me happy that my YouTube channel is growing exponentially. The fact that I hit 300 subscribers this year before Christmas, it's really amazing. And next year I'm gonna be 20. Next week I'm gonna turn 25 because my birthday is at Christmas Eve. So yeah. But it's really, really insane. I might do, when Christmas come up, I might do a Christmas video again, showing what I got for Christmas or something like that, because that will be, because I like to share things with you guys and also talk about things like I said, about animation that I really love. And also what I did this year, first time I actually drew a Disney character, and I don't know. I had fun doing this because I love drawing characters. Well, first off, before I show you the guys this, sorry, my throat is a little bit killing me. But with drawings, I'm really bad at drawing from my memory and from my imagination, and it really sucks because, like I said, like I said many times in many other videos, talking about my idea of action cartoon-oriented show, I really am bad at drawing the characters. Now, if you guys look at my YouTube profile picture, this is one of my main characters that I have for one of my action cartoon series. It looks pretty good. Some people might think, it looks really good and stuff like that. The reason why I don't use pictures or something like that, I kinda did I actually did use pictures previously, but I want to, like I said, I want to show people that I have originality, I have original ideas, and it's kind of sucks that original ideas are slowly going away in dust, so it's kind of sucks. So only way I can really draw well is picking up an image from Google and look at the picture and pick up a piece of paper and pencil and try to read out the character there. And I'm gonna show you guys my drawing that I did 2 days ago, basically. And here it is, guys. My very first Disney character I drew, Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. Oh my god, the drawing is so huge. I hope you guys can see it, but I'm really proud how this turned out. One of my biggest fears was, camera's kind of out of focus. My biggest fear of drawing Stitch was not drawing him in a pose or something like that. I always wanted to actually draw Stitch when, because I love Lilo and Stitch as a movie. I even got Lilo and Stitch on Blu-ray, but I was really afraid of coloring him because he has if you guys can see it, he has so much blue color on him. And I had to use like 4 different blue coloring pencils to actually color him right. The challenge was, every time I draw, my biggest challenge was drawing eyes. Like I always start drawing the right eye, and it always turns out really good. But when I try to draw the other eye, the left eye or the right eye, I don't know which is which. No wait, right. No, this is the right eye. This is the right eye, and this is the left eye. When I try to draw these characters, when I try to draw eyes, they always one eye is smaller than the other, and always have to redraw the characters. The eyes especially, so the character doesn't look goofy or out of place. But yeah, it's really cool, and I might do a video maybe later showcasing my drawings and my newer drawings for you guys. Yeah, and also at the same day I drew what else I drew? Oh yeah. Oh my god. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this is Beast Boy from the original Teen Titans. He was such a pain to draw, but I had fun. I'm gonna turn out the page back to stage so the page doesn't get torn up. But yeah, but it is really cool because I really enjoy drawing, and as you guys can actually see, I'm really good at redraw, you know, looking at certain cartoon characters through the picture and try to redraw the characters with paper and pencil, and I'm really good at it. For some reason, I don't know if it's called talent or not. Some people say it's not because I'm not using my own original ideas. I don't draw things with my own two hands from my memories, because I don't know, some people might not know this, but I actually grew up with autism and I have really shitty memories at times, so it's really hard for me, you know, to do things on my own a lot of the times. But yeah, I really am loving drawing certain things, like especially cartoon characters, especially things I grew up with from the 90s and mid 2000s. And the reason why I always draw these characters is because I'm really getting sick of, you know, the CalArts art style nowadays. Like, some people might get really pissed off that I say CalArts art style, but I'm gonna say it because CalArts art style, you know, the simplified art style that Cartoon Network uses a lot of the times for shows like Steven Universe, Adventure Time, whatever, and it's really mind-boggling because they don't feel like, they don't give kids in today's generation a challenge, like shows like Batman Beyond or Lilo and Stitch or the older Disney movies that did really good. That really do challenge people who watches these shows and be like, yeah, I want to draw that, I want to create something really cool, something like this. But nowadays it's like, ha ha ha, everything is jokes and shit, and political agendas, feminism, LGBT stuff and whatever. Like, it's really insane and really mind-boggling how animation, especially nowadays in the West, is being treated like a complete fucking joke, and I'm really not really too fond of that. Actually, I wanted to tell you. I think I did that when I talked about Christina Miller leaving, but I wanted to talk about it on detail. Cartoon Network for me was one of my favorite TV networks. No, well, duh, because I did a lot of Teen Titans Go rant videos. I also talked about Christina Miller leaving, etc., etc. And I always use a lot of pictures in my thumbnails about certain Cartoon Network characters and whatever. But can you blame me? Because Cartoon Network was and will all was one of my favorite kids networks to watch. One of the things I really love about Cartoon Network is that it had a really good blend, you know, mix between comedy and action-oriented shows. And action-oriented cartoons were the biggest inspiration for me. Samurai Jack, Megas XLR, Batman Beyond, Shaolin Showdown, Jackie Chan Adventures, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Transformers. There's so many. But fuck, sorry, I just ate, so there will be some blooper, there will be some minor setbacks. But I always, like, one of my favorite superheroes was Spider-Man. When I was a kid, I always imagined him as Spider-Man, or when I watched these great heroes like Teen Titans, Teen Titans, Batman, Spider-Man, whatever, and I love these characters because they really were heroic. Of course, there are times they were goofy, but at the same time, they could take things seriously, like fighting crime, defeating supervillains. They could take things seriously, unlike in the MCU when we are in this giant epic big battle where fate of the world is at stake. Hey, let's do jokes in the middle of this fucking scenario, and it's really insane. Now, some people say, oh, but there's also the Netflix She-Ra. Yeah, I'm gonna slap you across the face if you mention Netflix She-Ra in front of me, because that show, despite people saying that fourth season is better now, is the better season, it I still watch Crimson Sin videos of the show. I don't watch the show myself because I don't want my brains to be fried, because they also made a freaking spin-off show of Swift Wing, the fucking SJW horse. Oh my god. Whose idea was this? If you're doing a spin-off show for a certain character, it's fine. But as long as it is a good character that doesn't feel like you want to blow your brains out, that's fine. But if you don't do that, then there's something wrong with you. There is something really, really wrong with you. Oh yeah, I forgot I paused my phone when I was watching the old Fairly OddParents episodes. But yeah, it's really insane because with this Netflix She reboot, now, of course, I think my video is gonna be demonetized because one of my biggest complaints I have with modern cartoons, especially with the modern cartoon creators that that work in the animation industry, they don't want to take criticism, especially the creator of the new She-Ra reboot, not Christina Miller, Noelle Stevenson. She doesn't want to take criticism because my show is perfect. I know what you're talking about. Basically, this is basically the whole Disney Star Wars thing with the whole Rise of the Skywalker. If you say negative things about the show, your video is gonna get demonetized or removed from your channel, like, or your channel gets deleted. But are you saying that we are not entitled to our own opinion? So you're saying we need to lie? Because no, we're not doing that. It's really really frustrating. Like, it's really frustrating because how world is nowadays. You can say anything negative about something, despite that certain something is really bad. Netflix is She-Ra, there's Disney Star Wars, Batwoman, CW's Batwoman, Captain Marvel. If you say one thing negative about it, then screw you, you're just a hater, you're a fucking male, because all males suck and whatever. Like, I don't know, I really didn't want to be negative about this because I'm really happy that I finally reached 300 subscribers, despite the fact that it's not much. Of course, it's not 1,000 subscribers or 10,000, whatever. It will be a bigger deal, but I don't want to, like, when it comes to being famous, it's really really mind-boggling. Like, when you become famous, then some big companies see you and they're like holding you on the fucking leash, and they're like, yeah, if you want to get paid, then you need to do exactly what we want to say. Don't be yourself, just be what we are, cooperative, manipulative people. And I really hate that because because I'm not that kind of person who wants to treat other people like idiots. I want to treat people like actual people. I treat both females and male people like equals, because each of us chooses what we want to be. If a female wants to be strong, good for her. If a man wants to be, a chef or something, that's good for him, because this whole toxic masculinity or females are better than the fucking males, or being gay is better than being straight, despite the fact that the straight people gave actual birth to you idiots. And it's really it's kind of really infuriating how things have been going on this year. Like, 2019 has been like the worst year nowadays, especially when it comes to entertainment. Some people, my parents always say, oh, you're always so negative, always, you need to be more positive. It's kind of really hard for me to be positive because my whole life has been really negative lately. But I'm trying to be positive as much as possible as well, because I want to do things like drawing, writing, doing videos on YouTube, the things that make me happy. I want to feel like my life has turned out to be better because I live in a country I live in a country called Latvia. If some of you who live in Europe know this country, some of you probably don't think this country. Wait a minute, this country doesn't even exist. You need to check out in Google or something if you want to know the full story of the country. But the problem with Latvia, especially how years go by, is that too many things are also really expensive in Latvia. Many things don't stay for very long. Everything is just changing to the new things, whatever. Newest things are always the best because we don't have stores that all sell like older consoles or whatever, and also the finding jobs here is like the biggest pain in the ass because despite the fact that if you even work as a janitor, you won't even get paid really well, especially if you want to have a family of your own, have kids. You can barely get any money from these people, and it's crazy. Like, of course, if I moved out of a different country or something, or maybe Germany or something, my life might be infinitely a bit better, but I do not know because I also need to learn that country's language as well, so I could live there. Because if I don't know that certain country's language, then I'm pretty much end up homeless or something like that, or broke. But it's really frustrating because with the whole real life situation, because I have like two fears now. One of my fears is living and dying alone because when it comes to relationships, I do not know much about it because I don't know, it's like really complicated. It's really hard. It's a hard topic for me to talk about because every time when I meet a girl in face to face, I actually treat her like a friend or a person because I don't want to like rush things or anything like that because rushing things is kind of really redundant. Like a lot of people even in my own country ask me, "Hey, do you have a girlfriend? Do you have a love life?" Like, no, I do not know because I don't want to rush things because. When it comes to relationships in general, it's like I want to be with someone that actually accepts me who I am, that doesn't judge me how I look on the outside, and actually sees the person that I am sees the person that I am inside, and also accepts that I have some faults to my personality, and some of them are not, but. You know what I mean, because for me, like I said, I like a sick person in some way. Like I have a skin condition, my skin really badly reacts to weather because we barely have sunlight here, and even when we do have sunlight, it's really super hot to the point my brain gets fried, and there's also a thing about Latvia is that it's kind of hard to be with someone. It's kind of hard it's really fucking weird for me to talk about relationships because I'm 24 years old. Like I said, I'm gonna be soon 25 years old. 24th of December. It's my birthday. Yes, my birthday is at Christmas Eve. But it's kind of with relationships. I don't want to think about it too much because I want to if I want to be with someone, then I need to like step up a notch. Like I need to make myself happy first because I'm always miserable. Even when I go to college, I don't know if I will can't talk today. If I will able to finish college because I have this subject that I do not fully understand. I have this fucking dumbass teacher that sounds drunk, and it's kind of really difficult because it's really hard for me to focus on studies as well because of my procrastination and also with my depression, daily depression, and it's kind of really difficult to be happy, to find my calling in the world because, like I said, I do many different things: writing, drawing, YouTube videos, video games. Even though I barely play video games nowadays because I am always afraid to play video games because my parents always, you know, complain about, oh, you play video games, blah blah blah, you don't care about anything else, blah blah blah. Like, it's kind of really ridiculous. Like, I want to play video games as well for my free time because I love video games, and video games also made me who I am today. But yeah, but it's kind of really complicated. So basically, I really want my life to actually go up a few steps closer, so I could achieve my dreams, so I could be better. And another thing is, I really apologize if a lot of times I'm really overwhelmed because I want to make this a long video because, you know, 300 subscribers. Come on, guys, I need to make this special. And another thing is finding a job here. Like I said, it's kind of impossible because even if you work as a janitor, you can't get money to, you know, you know, to live long enough or get good enough food or whatever, because it's really ridiculous. And what else? My second fear is the real world, because in the real world people can be really judgmental, people can be really cruel, some people can even rob you, beat you up, whatever, because looking at me, I'm not the strongest guy, I'm not the most good looking guy ever, but you know, it's like I don't want that bother me too much because I always try to be extra careful. Sometimes I'm really pissed off. Sometimes even there are even times, even nowadays, that I hate myself as well because anxiety, self-esteem, life, it's really kind of difficult, and I'm not getting any younger. Not all of us are not getting any younger. And I just want to make my dreams come true. I want to make my dreams come true. So I actually talked about Cartoon Network, and for those who don't know, I actually wanted to work at I actually dreamed at working at Cartoon Network at some point, but nowadays that dream is actually dashed because of Christina Miller. But now that Christina Miller is gone, probably Cartoon Network will go back right on its track. But we shall see. We need to wait next year to see what the next president is gonna do to the network. But yeah, I have talked a lot because social interactions for me is like next to none. But yeah, what else? I don't know. I'm probably gonna name this video my life story because there's nothing else how to say it. I actually want to do a video for Jetix, but still, I will try to wait it because I already made a thumbnail for that video, but that will have to wait. So yeah. What else? And I actually wanted to create an action cartoon series. Now, a lot of people know I always make videos. I want to make an action-oriented cartoon series, but I really want to because I feel like kids deserve action shows because without action cartoons, shows are getting worse and worse, and it's kind of crazy, and it's kind of really ridiculous because, you know, political correctness, political agendas, whatever, and it's like I don't know if I will able to create the show I want or make my dreams come true, but I don't know. It's kind of real difficult for me because being normal for me since birth was never an option because since birth I always been sick, like both physically and mentally, and it's kind of been really hard for me to, you know, fit in society. A lot of people around my age just made fun of me or just like laughed at me, beat me up, robbed me, killed me once, twice. Some people don't believe that, but my life story isn't the faint of heart, and it's kind of really depressing. And I don't know, I'm not that big of a YouTuber. Some people might not care what I gone through, but I might do another my life story part 2 because it's really I might call this video talking about talking about 2019 stuff. I don't know, but yeah. Thank you all for subscribing, for giving me support. It actually really makes me happy that that my channel has gone up up in the world, and it feels like I feel like I achieved something, even despite the fact it's not really big. But I feel like I actually can do something besides, you know, being the depressed person that I am. But you know, whatever. But whatever. Yeah, I also want to say I'm sorry if some of the stuff I said is a bit personal as well, because it's kind of really difficult, because with my personal life is not very easy, and it's kind of really fucking ridiculous, and it's, you know, life sucks and shit, and yeah, I don't know if YouTube is gonna still be around next year, or my channel, but yeah. Thank you all for supporting me, for liking my videos, for everything basically, and yeah, I might do life story part 2, maybe. My life story video, I might call this video talking about 2019 stuff, and yeah. See you guys later, and this is Salmon17 or 117 signing off.